Everybody loves a good confessional, right? Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel for a weight loss confessions video. My girl Mindy over at See Mindy Mom had this idea for a handful of us to kind of get together and put our own spin on this confessional type video with the sole purpose of helping you, the YouTube viewer and our subscribers, understand that we are not perfect. No YouTuber is perfect. And if you think there is somebody that's perfect, they're lying to you. Sorry, but it's the truth. And that includes myself because I am far from perfect. So today I have to spill the tea on me. I know that phrase spill the tea is terrible, but it's exactly what I'm doing. It's a little bit of, hey, FYI, this is true about me, and it might not be what you perceived. Hopefully it's what I show you and what you understand about me, but it might not necessarily be what you perceive simply because I am a YouTuber and putting content out there. Reminder that me putting my content out there does not make me an expert in anything. I just research my own stuff and I share mostly just my life experience with you. The only thing I am an expert at is me. And even then, it's a little bit questionable as to if I'm even an expert at all of this. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm still changing things around to figure out what works best for me. I'm just bringing you guys along. That being said, let's get into my weight loss confessions. Starting with probably the biggest weight loss confession I have for you. We're just gonna go with the biggest one right off the bat, and that is I have not really lost weight in the last year. And actually, the flip side kind of happened. I've almost been in my new home for almost a year now. We will have been in this house for a year at the end of August, and it is currently mid-June. So actually 2 months from now, so we're at 10 months. 10 months, let's just simplify, shall we? And in that 10 months, I've put on probably 10 pounds, and I have been struggling to get them off. Plain and simple. So the first thing I have to confess, like I said, is that I haven't been losing weight. And it's been killing me, and you guys know that. I've been messing around with different things, trying to figure out exactly what I need to get this going again. And I think I have finally hit the thing that is going to help the scale move in the right direction. But the truth is, and you guys know because I've given you weigh-in after weigh-in after weigh-in of weight going down, weight going up, weight going down, weight going up. You guys have seen my cycle go like this and this and this and this. That's what my graph looks like. It's the truth. It's harsh. It's a struggle. It's not what I want it to be, but it's reality. And reality is what I want to share with you. So that is confession number one. The flip side of that confession though is the thing that I'm working on right now, the calories versus points experiment that I have been doing for several months and really buckled down on in the last month and a half or so, is going exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. And I'm very, very excited to share my complete feedback with you on that in the near future. The ultimate reality of this experiment is I'm eating more food. The scale is going down, presumably. I do not have a scale with numbers, so I can't actually tell you that right now. I mean, I do have one, I'm just not using it. But ultimately, the scale that I'm using is telling me, hey, you're going in the right direction, even though I don't have numbers. But it's going slowly. Why? Because I'm eating more food. I'm very balanced. I feel amazing compared to how I feel when I'm heavily calorie restricted. And I'm learning how to finally, after over a decade, strike that balance that is necessary to sustainably lose weight. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be real slow. It's going to be a little bit painful to watch it go that slow, but when I got down to goal the first time, it was also painfully slow, and that's what got me there. So I'm very optimistic moving forward, but I still had to confess that the struggle has been real. Confession number two is I ate full-fat ice cream 4 days in a row. 4 days in a row. And why is this a confession? Because I did it just recently. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, oh, and I'm gonna have some today, Monday. That'll be 4 days in a row. And I wanna tell you the mind-boggling part about it. It's not that I'm eating full-fat ice cream. It's that I have learned that it is entirely possible to fit regular, old, not diet, not full of erythritol, not halo top, not enlightened, not lightened up anything. Legit, this ice cream doesn't have nutritional information, so I have to kind of pick an ice cream brand that I think is similar to even track it type of ice cream. I can eat it every day, have one serving, be satisfied, and be done and fit it into my calories. Is that a confession? I don't know, but it's something that I'm learning to be true. This past weekend, my friends, I consumed Quiznos subs, pizza, and ice cream 2 days in a row, and the pizza and ice cream extended into Sunday as well, and I was within my calories every single day. How is this possible? Well, it's really easy. You guys, you don't have to eat massive amounts of anything. You can have what you want. Just have a little bit of it. And that's exactly what I've learned just in this past weekend, is that I can have regular old ice cream. I can buy whatever flavor of whatever brand I want, and I still have control. And this is something that I wanted to tell you. It sounds like less of a confession. The confession part is I eat full fat ice cream. But I need to tell you this, and I needed to tell you this soon, because it's very important that it is something you understand. Nothing is off limits. Nothing. Here is another confession for you. I don't want to be skinny. Yes, I know that's insane, especially coming from a weight loss channel. But is it really though? I don't want to be skinny anymore. I used to be skinny. I used to want to be skinny. Skinny is no longer my desired destination. As you can tell by my inability to lose weight. The inability to lose weight is not necessarily because of the fact that eating has been a struggle. I've actually been very in control of my eating for quite some time now. But look at my fitness routine. My goal is currently to pack on muscle, to have muscle gains. Newsflash, muscle is denser than fat is, which means I might not be losing weight, but hopefully I'm losing fat, which means my body composition is going to change, my shape is going to change, my strength is going to grow, and my body fat percentage will be less. And even though this process of getting fitter rather than getting skinnier is going to take me a significantly longer amount of time, that's the ultimate goal in the long run, is not skinny. It is strong, especially with a disease like mine. I want to be strong because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to grow strength. So I need to grow as much as possible, and my choices, both in my diet and in my working out, are reflecting that goal instead. Does that stall my weight loss? Yes. But instead of being skinny, I want to be fit. I want to be strong. I want to be sexy. I want to be like those women that are on the freaking Titan Games show. Have you guys seen that? That show is incredible if you want some body physique motivation, let me tell you. But strong is the new sexy, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what I am going for. Not to be sexy, but to be strong. So I don't want to be skinny anymore. Sue me. Another confession I have for you is I don't eat perfectly. I never will eat perfectly, no matter what diet you say you're on. There are clean eaters out there who still eat dirty foods. Check out Mindy's video, which I'll have linked down below, and she talks about that. She is a mostly clean eater, but she still has a couple of things. I am somebody who does not like sugar alcohols, but occasionally a sugar alcohol slips in because I like whatever the product is. I like to eat whole foods, healthy foods most of the time, but I also will go for the frozen pizza or the processed frozen meal every once in a while, simply because I don't want to cook, or prepackaged foods just to make the process a little bit easier. I do not eat organic food. For me, I don't see the purpose in spending the extra money. I would rather have more money to spend on bigger quantities of healthier foods than eliminating a lot of my budget for being exclusively organic. I know people that are completely of the opposite opinion and everything they eat is totally organic, and that's fine. You do you, boo, and I'll do me. Don't come at me because you're going to be the organic vegetable police. I don't care. My point is, I eat my way, and it is not going to be anybody's definition of perfect. It's my definition of perfect for me, and that is what it is. And there's one last confession that I have for you, which hopefully will come as a relief to a lot of you. You guys, most days, I don't actually want to do any of this. I don't want to track my food. A lot of times, I don't even want to do my workout. Sometimes I do. I'll be completely honest. Sometimes it feels good to me to work out. And 100% of the time, it feels good to me after the fact. But in order to get myself started, I have to talk myself into it. I don't necessarily always want to pick the vegetables. I don't necessarily always want to have to measure out my ice cream so I don't overdo it. I don't necessarily want to have to track every calorie, and I don't want to make the healthy choice most of the time. but I do it anyway. But rest assured that it is not necessarily because I want to do it in that moment. I want to do it for the long-term effects that it has on my body, on my mind, on my energy, and on my health. So yes, ultimately, the reason I still do it is because I want to do it for the long term. But in the short term, you are not alone if you get up and you look at your tracker and you go, I don't want to do this today. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. So don't for a second think you're the only one that wakes up and doesn't want to track their food or do their exercise or be on the diet or whatever it is. You are not alone, and most of us don't actually want to be there, but what we do want are the long-term effects that happen because we make the choice to remain disciplined and do the things anyway. And that's all I've got, just a quick and easy video confessing to you some of the truths that are my reality, my weight loss confessions. Let me know in the comments below if you have any weight loss confessions that you would like to share with the community. I would love to read them. If you are not already a subscriber to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that little red button and you will be a member of the Diva and the Divine team. As I mentioned earlier, there are a couple other girls in the group that are also doing a weight loss confessional type video, and I will have their channels linked down below. We're kind of uploading them at different times, so check the channels in the next day or two just to see what everybody else is saying, because we all have something different that we are approaching this from. We all have a different confession that kind of started the whole thing, and then we're going from there. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful start to summer. Take care. I will see you